Hi everyone, this is Ronnie with another video, and it's just in response to some comments I've got. I put out an email and I put out a video about true hunger, and some of the emails I got back or the comments I got back were quite interesting because what some people were saying, well, because I was saying, true hunger doesn't really, this idea of true hunger in the throat, like it doesn't really exist. It's not really a thing, and people were saying, well, it is, but you need to fast longer. Once you've fasted long enough and all that, once you've fully detoxed, once you've cleansed and all that, then you're going to feel, then this idea of true hunger returns, and it just isn't the case. It just isn't the case. True hunger is not turning up ever. This idea that you're going to feel hunger in the throat and all that, it ain't gonna happen. And this is a thing that a lot of people say with regards to this stuff is once you get clean enough, once you detox enough, once you're further along. No, it doesn't. This idea, this is the kind of thing that people say as well, like once you're clean enough, once you're detoxed enough, once you're hydrated enough, then you don't have to eat in as much, then you don't have to do this, then you don't have to do that. It's all kind of nonsense to me, and it's like this thing of, often it's connected to me with people that have like eating disorder sort of issues, like they have weird issues with eating, they have problems with eating, they don't want to eat too much, so they'll say things like that, like, oh, once you've fully detoxed, once you've fasted multiple times for 30 days, then this magic thing happens. Well, I've become more and more skeptical about fasting recently, and it's I've known a lot of people that have done 20, 25, 30-day water fasts and things like that, and many of them now have went back to a cooked food diet, some of them back to eating meat and stuff like that, and also people that did juice fasts and the same thing. People often feel weak after fasting, which they maybe don't expect. They lose weight, obviously. They lose muscle, they lose strength. For guys, that's more of an issue. And what you don't do after a fast is you don't break any of your previous habits in relation to food. So people go back eventually to their habits and they put on weight again, and it might have led to some lifelong change or some healing in the body, which might have happened, hopefully, but we don't really know, because very few people have ever measured anything before and after their fast, although some people have got rid of pain and obvious things like that. I do think fasting is a very powerful tool for disease and pain and real problems, real issues. But just for kind of, I'm going to fast for a spiritual reason. What they mean is they want to lose weight. I'm going to fast for, psychological kind of, what they mean is they want to lose weight. I'm going to fast because I want to get clean and detox. What they mean is they want to lose weight. So many people are doing it because they want to lose weight. And some because they've got eating disorder issues, they're anorexic, or on the verge of that, and that's why it appeals to them. Fasting is appealing to me as in the sense of if you lived for 25, 30 years on the wrong diet, then I would assume that I might have some healing that could be done on a deeper level, of damage of things that could have happened during that time, that maybe only a fast will fully heal. But right now I feel really good. I really believe that detox is something that takes time, and the healing takes time, and the whole mindset of I'm going to do a 30-day thing and that'll be it all sorted, like, I just don't like that impatient, kind of looking for quick answers, desperate for something magic to happen overnight. That's not what I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to long term. What can I do long term to allow the body to heal long term? Don't want to do a juice fast. Don't want to do an island. I want to do something that I'm happy doing every single day, that I can do for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, the rest of my life, that gives my body the optimal opportunity for healing. That's actually what I want to do. So doing a fast takes me outside of my comfort zone, outside of my rhythm, outside of my habits that I've built up over years of doing the raw vegan lifestyle, to a level that I'm happy with. And when people talk about being clean and detox and you need to fast, and it's like, you know, having been in the raw food lifestyle 7-8 years consistently, and understand and being around a lot of people, been to a lot of events, you know, I've met more people doing this than almost anyone, and way more than most of you. I've worked with the people who have been doing it 20 years, 30 years. I have asked these questions, I've been around them, I've spoke to them, I know them on a deeper level than most of you. And when I'm talking about true hunger, like, I've asked this question, none of them know what true hunger is all about. Like, you hear people say it, but it's, I don't know, it's something that's in a book somewhere from maybe from the 60s or something. I don't know, maybe it's an Arnold Ehret thing, maybe it's a Herbert Shelton thing, but I mean, hunger is definitely not the pain in the stomach thing, but it's not also an obvious feeling in the throat of whatever. I mean, that sounds like thirst to me, which it might be. Baby, I mean, fruit quenches your thirst, so that makes sense as well. But I just don't like this argument that once you're clean enough, then this happens. You know, once you're detoxed enough, then whatever. And I do think it can take a while to adapt to the diet, and I think people can feel down and lethargic for a while, and not quite as full of energy, and you know, maybe the body is going through healing and things like that, and putting energy into that. But it's really not a profound shift, like a profound difference, like all of a sudden you get clean enough and everything changes. So I don't really like that kind of tone or that kind of comment, like, oh, once you've water fasted, then this, like, nah. Get on a consistent lifestyle that you can do. That's way more important than doing a water fast. And I think a lot of the people and the benefits people get from water fasting, they would eventually get them from just staying raw long enough. But for some people, it's important that they get those changes quicker, especially if they're at the kind of terminal phase or a really down, you know, really down that road of disease. But if you're just the average person that's not diseased to that level, then when you go raw or something like that, your body's going to prioritize the healing of the most important or the most damaging things. And some of the healing that will happen in a fast in that situation will be things that aren't as important. So if I was to do fasting, there's things that maybe there's a joint that clicks or something, that maybe that would, my joint wouldn't click anymore or something would realign in my spine, or something that's not as life-threatening or as dangerous or whatever as having a blocked artery or having a tumour somewhere or whatever, things you're not even aware of that are happening. So that's the way I think about healing and fasting and detox and being clean and all these things. I do think that a lot of these things, when people say, oh, once you've fasted, once you've detoxed enough, sometimes that's just a little bit, comes from a bad mindset towards food, as if like food is bad, as if fruit is bad or something, or like, I don't know, all that kind of stuff. So that's the video for today. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in supporting what we're doing with the festival, you can go to fruitfest.co.uk. You can get a recipe book there. It's on sale at the moment for £9.99, and you can get a t-shirt or a hoodie. You can go to fruitfest.co.uk/shop to check that out. So thank you very much for your support, and we'll see you in another video.